Hey guys,
Hey.
welcome to W&L Review. Today we are doing a special. It's our Valentine's Day special. And, well, as you can probably guess, we're going to be showing you, telling you
Giving you suggestions.
for some movies that you should watch around this Valentine's Day time. And I'll let my mom start off.
The first movie on our list is P.S. I Love You. It is a 2007 movie and it's rated PG-13. It stars Hilary Swank and Gerard Butler, I believe. It is a rom-com and it's very sweet. I don't want to give too much away if you've not seen it. But I will say if you don't have tissues, it's probably a good idea to have some when watching this movie because it's a tearjerker. It's very sweet though. And I will let my daughter tell you the next.
So the next movie is While You Were Sleeping. It's rated PG and it was made in 1995. It's a very good movie. It's kind of got a little bit of a Christmas air to it as well because it's kind of in like that winter setting. Mm-hmm. But it's still a very good movie that you can watch during Valentine's Day because it is yet again another rom-com. So if you like rom-coms or you just like comedies in general, this is a very good one that I think you all should watch.
The next one is Sleepless in Seattle. It is a 1993 movie and it's rated PG. 1993, that's a good year.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it has Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks, and it is a rom-com, and it is it's very sweet. Again, it's an older movie, of course, and if you haven't seen it, well, I don't know what to say, but it is very sweet. And another one that you would definitely want to have some tissues nearby, but it is very sweet. It's very kind. Anyway.
So the next movie we have for you is Princess Bride. It's rated PG and it was made in 1987. If you haven't seen it, where have you been? It's a very good movie. It's got some romantic aspects to it, but it's also kind of an adventure as well as a comedy. So it's like
it's got a little bit of everything in there.
It's really good. It has stellar actors and actresses in it. So I don't want to give too much away. So if you haven't watched it, watch it. Just watch it. It's good.
Mm-hmm. The next movie is The Notebook. One of my personal favorites. It's a 2004, good year, movie, and it is rated PG-13. It stars Ryan Gosling. I can see her. The one that plays Elle.
Do not know. I don't remember.
Anyway, I can't think of her name right now. I'm sorry. I could see her face, but I can't. I'm blanking. And some other actors. I'm having a brain
blank.
That.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's very good. It's another tearjerker, but it's very sweet. I will tell you just a snippet of the movie, and that way you kind of know the. There is some scenes that are not necessarily for young reviewers, so you might want to watch that. Or it gets a little close. I'll just say that. But the movie is basically this man and woman. They get married and they fall deeply in love, and she ends up later on in life when she's a senior. She becomes sick with or diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and it's very, very sad. But he spends all the time with her, and tries to help her to remember their times together. And it's so you're gonna cry. I'm just throwing it out there, but it's worth it. Mm-hmm. I'm just telling you. Okay.
The next movie we have is Leap Year. It's rated PG and it was made in 2010, or it was released anyways. But It is a very cute movie. It falls around that leap year time of year, you know? And it's another romantic comedy. So if you like rom-coms, you should watch it. This one is especially comedic, and it's like the romanticism part of that doesn't come till like later in the movie. So if for some reason you don't like the romantic part of rom-coms, well, you can still watch this movie because it's not super obvious.
Yes,
It's an unexpected love.
It's a lot of silliness that
Yes.
goes on with it.
So, I'll let my mom say the next one.
The next movie is When Harry Met Sally. It's a 1989 movie and it's rated R. It is, I've got some cheeky bits in it, even for an older movie. It's got some cheeky bits in it. And if anybody has seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, well, then you'll know once you watch it. It has Meg Ryan, and it has Billy Crystal, and a host of other people in it. One of which guest star and co-star is Carrie Fisher, as well as Rob Reiner and some others. It is very funny. It's very silly, and you will definitely like it. I would not say to watch this with your young ones because they will probably get embarrassed, first of all. And second of all, it's probably just not a good idea.
Well,
anyways, the next movie.
Well, the next series.
Yes,
series. This one's a series. Is Pride and Prejudice. It's a mini-series. I think it has like maybe 9 total episodes or something like that. But nevertheless, it's very cute. It's rated PG-13 and it was made in 1995. I love Pride and Prejudice. It's one of my favorite mini-series. It's a British show, but it's very good. It has an amazing cast. So if you have not watched it, go and watch it. I don't know where it's available, but heck, just buy the series. You'll love it. I can guarantee you.
I got it for a gift many years ago from my aunt, and she bought it through Oregon Public Broadcasting or PBS or whatever. So I'm sure there's a way to get it. This one's the one with Colin Firth. So
the best version.
Yes, as far as I'm concerned. Anywho, with that, the next movie is Safe Haven. And it is a 2013 movie and it's rated PG-13. This is a romantic movie. It is not really a comedy, but it is more of a it starts out this, girl is kind of like, not to give you too much because I don't know if any of you have seen it, but if you haven't, you might want to plug your ears for a second. She's not had the best of luck when it comes to her past boyfriend. He was not nice. He was abusive and harmed her in many ways. And she finally got away from him, or so she thought. And in the meantime, she and this other guy fall in love, and then her ex-boyfriend comes back, and it's kind of this
problem.
Crazy thing, but it works out in the long run, and it's a really good movie. It's another one that you might need to have some tissues close by, but I don't know. Anyway, with that, the next movie is My Best Friend's Wedding. It is a 1997 movie and it's rated PG-13. And it is a romantic comedy, and it's very silly. It stars Cameron Diaz, Julie Andrews. No. Julia Roberts. That would have been a sight to see. Anyway, and there's others, and I'm just blanking right now. And basically, the gist of the movie, I don't want to give too much away, but Julia Roberts and her best friend being this guy. They've been best friends since they were knee high to a grasshopper. They've been best friends, and while he's been off working out of town, has fallen in love with this other girl. And this other girl is played by Cameron Diaz. And Julia Roberts decides she's going to try her best to win her best friend back. And then in the meantime, the girlfriend finds out, and it's just kind of, it's got a lot of comedic bits. It's really silly, and it's one that you could most likely could watch with your preteens. I would say younger kids maybe not. They might not get it, but I don't think there's anything in it that would be harmful for them to see. Yeah. Anyway,
the next movie we have is The Proposal. It's rated PG-13. It was made in 2009, and it stars Sandra Bullock.
Mm-hmm.
It is a very funny movie. It's a rom-com. There's a scene that's like kind of like but especially if you're like me and you were watching it with your mom, it was like, oh, okay. No, you're fine. But it's just like one of those scenes where you're like, it hurts my eyes. I'm too young for that. But so you might want to watch it timidly a little bit.
Or watch it by yourself first, and that way you know where the scene is.
Yeah, that way you know when to be like, oh, hey, look, what's that? But
doesn't
other
quite work
than
when you
that,
have teenagers, but
but you're not supposed to know these things. But it's a very good movie, and I sincerely still suggest that you guys watch it.
It also has some other actors in it, like
yes.
Ryan Gosling. No, not Ryan Gosling.
No. Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds and Betty White.
Betty White.
And Mary Steenburgen, just to name a few. Greg T. Nelson. So it's got quite a few people in there. And Betty White, she was one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the next movie we have, and final movie, is Moonstruck. It's a 1987 movie, and it's rated PG. It has Olympia Dukakis, Cher, Nicolas Cage, and other people in there that I could sit here all night and tell you, but I'm not going to. Anyway, it is, and Danny Aiello. He plays in it too. Anyway, not to give too much away if you haven't seen it, but it is, Cher is a woman in her 40s-ish, late 40s-ish, early 50s-ish, I guess. Doesn't really say her age, and that's not really necessarily important. The point is that she was a widow. She lost her husband, and she is like, no, I'm not gonna date. Well, then Danny Aiello comes in the picture, and he wants to marry her, and she's not really keen. She's kind of like, well, okay, I'll just marry him because otherwise I'll be alone. And in the meantime, he tells her, I want you to go talk to my younger brother. I want you to, tell him these things and blah, 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 blah. And she's like, can't you do it? And it's another one of these comedies that, it's got funny bits. In the meantime, her and Nicolas Cage, who plays the younger brother, they fall for each other. And she's like, are you crazy? I'm older than you. Are you nuts? This is just that. No. And he's like, this is going to work, And so it is very silly, and it's very, I I would say it's one that you could probably watch with your younger kids, although they probably wouldn't get it too much. But I think that it's not a bad movie at all. Like, I mean, I don't remember there being any bad scenes or anything, or scandalous scenes that you need to worry about with younger viewers. It's an older movie. There is that to think about. So I mean, if it being an 1987 movie, they're kind of a little bit more mellow when it comes to certain things. So you can rest assured that you can watch this without having to be too terrified as to what you might hear or see.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is our list of movies to give a chance and give a shot and watch. Hunker down for Valentine's Day and put your movie watching on. And yeah, I have nothing else to say. If I don't know. Anyway.
Well, with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And with that being said, guys, we're going to talk to you next time. Bye!
Bye!